Welcome to Muncie, Indiana, home of the Ball State Cardinals, and we're looking forward to this matchup, and certainly the fans are showing that they are as well. Today, two teams set to square off in a MAC slugfest. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Ball State's offense will take the field first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple...
Breaks into the open. Oh, it's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And turnovers are so pivotal to winning a football game. Last week, man, he put it on the deck as well, and they lost by a possession. This week, you fumble again. Man, you've got to take care of the football. That's always priority number one for every single offense.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Pulls and throws off the RPO.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Got some room, entered to the goal line. And they're in for a touchdown.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll return it. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. We'll see what this offense can do sitting inside its own 20. From the gun, the running back has it. He'll bounce his way ahead for a pickup of 4 out to the 14. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. The Cardinals line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll go back to work on offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking for the end zone. And it's in there for a touchdown.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Looking for blockers. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
This receiver is so dangerous out in space, and it's a nice job by the QB getting him the ball early on the curl route. You see, once he has it, he's got some wiggle, he's got some shake, makes some defenders miss, and gets up the field.
He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Nestles it in at the 35. Makes a move. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Got the quick pass. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Fires left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And it's a touchdown. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the first quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but, I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field or else this one's going to get ugly fast.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
He'll bring it back from in, and he loses the ball deep in his own end.
That's a breathing a sigh of relief for sure. Kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball again.
And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. On the run, it's Ashley. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is that makes this team go, that makes them tick, that makes them get first downs and hopefully move the football.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Get it out on the screen. Thought they had something set up there, but he'll be stopped just short, and it'll be 4th down. The Cardinals will call on their punt team. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Now this offense is back on the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. On the run, fires downfield. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets rid of it. Got him downfield. Turning it on. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. It's incomplete, and will change ends of the field now. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Now sliding to his left. He's got it on the move. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. He just couldn't hold his water long enough at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Wants to throw again. Lets it fly. It's caught. It's a touchdown.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment be dang. You talk about home field advantage. Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this 1st half as good as you possibly can.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, you can make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Florida is down right now inside the swamp, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Gainesville today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Mississippi State. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the Cardinals have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass, it's Kelly. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. And some room to work. Nice move to pick up yardage. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. They'll send the back in motion. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. It's complete. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Wants to throw on 1st down. Slings it downfield. Finds a man on the left. And he will house it.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there.
Oh, they want the 2, and the holder's going to try to throw it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Ball Ball State takes over the football and the Cardinal offense headed out. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency, Dave.
Then try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some...
There he goes! Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. The Cardinals line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Kelly. Stands in and takes the hit. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Cardinals decide to punt it away. Hauls it in at the 40. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They will get him. It's a touchdown. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on there. So quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. He'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out at the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. To the air on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Finds a man on the right. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. The Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. Hauls it in. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. And the Cardinals have this offense rolling. To the air, it's Kelly. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these 2 teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
They want to see if they can score the deuce. On the option. Quick toss. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. The run from the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Cardinals in the hurry up. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. Punt is on its way. Let's see what he can do with it. He's got great speed. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Looking downfield on 1st down. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. They go to the ground. Look out, he's got room. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Big pickup on the ground, knocked out at the 28-yard line. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, what a scene there in Muncie. What a fine performance we've seen. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's head back to the guys at Schumann Stadium.
And the Cardinals will kick it off to start the second half. The returner will field it and bring it back. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. They'll open the second half with a run. Across the 45. Turning on the Jets. He's at the 10. And no one is going to catch him. Cruises into the end zone for a touchdown.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Powers through the defender. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great, but they got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in this second half.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Cardinals will line up to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Looks it in at the 40. He gets a block. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turning on the gas. Great job, great return.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this... And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
In football, you hear the term quick but don't hurt. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Right down the middle. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
Here comes the offense back onto the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. He's got the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Tight end finds a soft spot. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. He'll pull it on the read. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself and gets in for the score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he makes the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
And the Cardinals with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, running back on the move. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. He scooped it, and he scored with it. Took the fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Why not double the try total and go for 2? Wants to go up top. The sweet feet buy a little time. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
He'll bounce his way ahead for a pickup of 4 out to the 14. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Taylor wants to throw it. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Cardinals send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Corrals it at the 45. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Here comes the offense onto the field again. He wants to change this route. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Makes the grab.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
Complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
1st down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. It's complete to the right. Knocked off his feet. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. They'll try the toss to the left. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Motion from the back. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Gets it out quickly. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route running all the way across the field. The DB just can't stay with them.
Bounds into the end zone for a touchdown. The lead gets bigger here in the 4th quarter, and their run continues. About to go 8-0.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. State takes over the football and the Cardinal offense headed out. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Taylor wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Durham. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this one.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the fourth quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after you, as you saw it on that sack there.
Pressure coming, and he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. Under fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got a man, it's Durham. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room, because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. 1st down from the 42. Jukes his way for more. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. Wide open spaces. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
It'll be 3rd and long. Taylor wants to throw it. He lofts one down the sideline. And the DB right with him to knock it away. And the Cardinals will send out the punt unit. From midfield, looking for room. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Off play action on 1st down. Unleashes one deep. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen,
and wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. They'll line up to go for two. On the option. He'll toss it. He's into the end zone for the two and extends the lead. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. The returner will field it and try to do some business. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. The give to the tailback. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's breaks into the open. He stopped at the 15, not enough for the first down, and you'd think we'd see the punt team. The Cardinals will punt it away on fourth down. Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. That is coverage just the way they designed it, and they've got him backed up. Running back searching for a hole. Past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, oh, this play could decide it. Just frying pan